guys, what's up? It's GVKCollectibles, and as you know what day it is? It is Mythical Mountain Monday. So that means there was an auction, of course. I didn't nearly get as much here. Let me show you the stack real quick. That's the stack of what I got. Just mainly because I was actually doing a Destiny raid too, so I was kind of actually multitasking, so that was fun. But I did get some cool stuff from the auction, of course. It was fun as always. I mean, I was kind of in and out because I was playing, as I said, I was playing Destiny. So, I don't know. I think they are not going to be doing a auction. I think next week, mainly just because it's going to be Christmas, I believe. And, you know, it's going to be after. I think this is, they basically said this would be the last show of 2020. The last auction of 2020, so I do think Mythical Mountain will take a little bit of a Mythical Mountain will, of course, Monday we'll take a break for Mythical Mountain Monday, and just maybe we'll just take a break just in general. I'll talk to Cole about it, but since it's the holidays, then we'll start fresh in January, which I think definitely makes sense. But anyway, as you guys know, I usually also get some other stuff at Mythical Mountain, and I had a lot of cool stuff at Mythical Mountain. But before I show off something from Mythical Mountain, I actually want to show off this. This is really cool that I got the other day, and it came relatively quick. So, as you guys know, I'm a Godzilla fan. As you can clearly tell, I hope. Like, I don't have this just for looks. I got this guy, and it's a really, really cool one. I wasn't too sure about, hesitant on the figure, but ultimately Bluefin was doing a sale, and they had this guy on for sale. This figure's normally maybe around the $80 mark, and it was lowered to the $55, roughly $60 after everything. So, without further ado, it is the SH Monster Art Burning Godzilla from Godzilla King of the Monsters. This I'm really kind of excited to see and how it compares to their, so this I think is definitely, this actually, we have a little something in the pipe. I already have a review planned out for this week, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be a cool one. It's definitely a figure I've been looking forward to. I think you guys may have saw it on my Instagram. Wink wink, that could be anything. But this is really, really cool, and I think this guy is going to be the next review. I think he looks really, really cool, really solid. I actually saw him at Box Lunch in the mall one time, and it looked really, really cool, really solid. I think the paint apps looks really good. I love the NECA version of this guy in particular, so it's going to be interesting to see how these stack up. I will do a comparison to both these, of course, but this is it's just a really cool figure. I mean, just look at the production shots. Hopefully it's a little bit better articulated, not better articulated, well kind of put together comparative to that one. That one was used. This one is directly from SH Bluefin. This is also, this is initially a web Tamashii Nation, I think web exclusive, but ultimately since Bluefin's like the distributor, there's really no exclusives. All the exclusives get shipped out to like places like Box Lunch, FYE, and even like FYE starting to carry these, which is crazy to think of. And comic book stores, of course, that make these orders. So I'm very glad to get this guy. I'm very just happy to get this guy open. So the next two, so the next coming stuff is all mythical stuff that I got at Mythical Mountain, and it's really, really cool. So these are, oh man, these are really, really cool, really, really solid. I actually really like these. I haven't collected too many of them, but these last few have definitely caught my eye. This particular one's not going to be for me. It's actually going to be for Jack's Pop Guy. I got it for him. And it is the Toony Terrors Sam. I actually really love this line. This is a really, really cool, fun line of like horror icons. The first wave, I think this is maybe the 5th wave, I believe. I could be completely wrong, but I will put a note, a caption saying which wave this is from. But yeah, it's a really cool, really solid looking like figure. It looks like a cartoon, so I think it's kind of in the animation style of like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon or a Looney Tunes cartoon. I mainly say Looney Tunes because that's kind of what it's kind of getting at, and it looks really, really cool, really solid. Comes with an interchangeable head, comes with the bag and his sucker, which is really, really cool. It looks really, really solid. I remember seeing this and I was like, oh, my brother's gonna love this. But this next one is from the same line. This one was actually one I was excited about because I really don't have too many of this figure, and I really like this movie. Strangely enough, I don't own this film on Blu-ray yet, but it is Reagan from The Exorcist being possessed by Pazuzu, which is really cool. She comes with the throw-up and the interchangeable head to put the throw-up in, which looks really, really cool, really solid looking. I don't think we'll get an Ultimate Reagan figure, but it would be cool. But it's really, really cool because if you notice on the back, you got like the possessed. I think it's like Father Damien, I believe. I'll put the correct character name. I forgot. It's weird because I watched Ryan Hollinger's video about The Exorcist again, and it's a really like if you guys want like cool breakdowns of like horror films and like their themes and everything, check him out. I will put his link in the description, just because I think he's just a solid like YouTuber. He's got a bigger following than me, of course, but like he does amazing at like analyzing horror films, like whether from like the Friday the 13th series through like newer stuff. It's really, really cool. Like he does a really, really good job, but like he does a really solid job explaining like the themes and what makes The Exorcist like so scary, which is really, really cool, and the themes behind it. But I really love this one. It's really, really well detailed. A lot of the ones, because I think the ones in the series, there's a Victor Crowley, and there's also Beetlejuice, and both those look really solid. I haven't seen, I think it's Wrong Turn. No, I don't think it's Wrong Turn. I think it's Hatchet, the Hatchet series. I haven't seen the Hatchet series yet, but like I know a lot of people really, like especially within the NECA community, really love that character in particularly. So I definitely need to, I need to watch that film. So those are all for the Tomb Terrors. This is this next one. This is the last figure. It's a really, really cool one, and it kind of makes sense, specifically of me filming it right now. It is the anniversary of this particular film. Let me actually look up. Hold on. So I got the date. So this is it's the 24th anniversary, specifically today of when I'm filming this. It's the 24th anniversary of this particular film, and it is the ultimate Ghostface, so it is the 24th anniversary of Scream. Also the 46th anniversary of Black Christmas, which is a solid horror movie, directed by Bob Clark, who also did Christmas Story, so he did 2 classic Christmas movies for completely different reasons. But this is a really solid figure. I think you'll be seeing a review. I'm probably not going to be doing a review on the Tomb Terrors, probably because I don't know how to really like do that, because they're completely really different comparative to other figures. I actually may do something cool because I actually got a big Godzilla. I may do like a little mini review. Like I may start doing those, just like little mini reviews going over the figure. Not like they won't be like how they normally are. But anyway, back to this guy. This guy is solid. He comes with 3 interchangeable different ghost face sculpts, including one being a glow-in-the-dark one, which I think is going to be the one that I use for this guy, because it looks really solid. So I don't know exactly which one this is based off of. I know the Ghostface, there was the Scream series on MTV. I think that particular Ghostface had different kind of looks to him to make it kind of change up a little. But there's a really cool. There's a part of me that thinks this is maybe a little inspired by Dead by Daylight. I haven't played the game. I know it's a really solid, like it's a kind of solid horror survival game, like a multiplayer survival game, kind of like Left 4 Dead, but with different like kind of horror characters. Then there's a few like I think Michael's in there. I think Freddy is in there, and and Ghostface of course is on there. But it's really cool. It comes with a really really a lot of good detail. And he comes with a lot more weapons. So I will actually, and also I have the cloth Ghostface, so you'll definitely see comparisons between these two in the video. Once again, I don't know when this guy is going to eventually come out, when this guy I'm going to review, but I'm really excited to see this figure. I really, really love, I can't wait to see the glow-in-the-head dark head sculpt, because the other head sculpts look pretty solid, especially like this kind of like old, the old kind of weathered one. It looks really, really cool. As I said, the scythe, I think, is like the coolest weapon on this thing. So, with that out of the way, the camera is about to cut out, of course. But, as I said, well, the camera's about to cut out. So, I will be back in a minute. And hey, guys, I'm back. So, with all the figures out of the way, which, well, there's a lot of cool figures. You have a lot to look forward to in terms of reviews coming up. Let's get to the comics. As I said, we got a shirt stack, but there's a lot of cool stuff, I think. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this. It's a really, really cool, solid cover. It is from Justice Society of America, classified, I believe. If I'm checking that right, it's called JSA Classified, probably standing for Justice League. Yeah. Written by Jeff Johns, but the main note, I think, of this is it has a awesome Power Girl cover by Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes does some really, really cool art. I think that Wonder Woman 750, I believe I got. I think I showed that off either on Instagram or on a video. I could be completely wrong. But he does some solid art, and I really love the look of it. They have another one, which I kind of regret not picking up, but it's a solid looking cover. It's a nice black and white drawing, so it's really, really cool. So this next one, it is 2 comics technically, so it is X-Force and X-Force 2. This is done by Kyle Yash. Kyle, and I think, I don't know necessarily specifically of the series, but it is definitely the first time, I think of, I wish I knew a little bit more about this series. I can't say that I knew, but I just thought the covers look solid, looked really, really cool. I think this is the first 2 issues of this particular series. I think this was a really, really liked series, so unfortunately I can't say really too much. I just thought it looked really dope. The covers looked really, really dope and solid, in my opinion. So the next one, this is a sentimental book. This is an amazing book, and it is so great, so wonderful. It is Amazing Web of Spider-Man 70 with Spider-Hulk on it. So it's funny. So this is actually not for me because I already have a copy of this particular comic. This is actually for my brother, just because this is a huge meme. Kind of a huge meme. This and the first appearance of Mega Red are kind of comics that we go back and forth on the show. But I mean, that being said, it is as Tony said, it is the first appearance of motherfrickin', as I'm gonna say, Spider-Hulk, and it looks solid. It looks solid. It looks. I mean, it's not a bad cover. It's a well done cover. I mean, there's not much more I could probably say on Spider-Hulk. He's the goat. The goat. This is really, really cool. So this is really interesting. This is a series I was always I hadn't wondered about, but it is. It's the first 2 issues of Halo Upspring. So Upspring was essentially a prequel to Halo 3. This is actually, it was basically of what I read. The story starts with Chief on the Forerunner after Halo 2, when he's on the Forerunner ship, and he's basically waiting to crash on Earth, which is really, really interesting and really cool. And there's also another plot too, having to do with Cleveland, Ohio, which is very interesting. It's actually written by Bendis, so it's going to be very wordy, and I'm actually going to try to look for this series more. I'm going to definitely be out on the hunt for this series, so if you have, this is a mini, so apparently this was supposed to be done by the time Halo, Halo 3 came out, but it didn't. It got delayed all the way until frickin' April 2009. Which I assume it was just because Bendis was working on other things, but as I said, the series got finished. I haven't actually read the story. I think it's definitely one of the comics that I think a lot of people prove to for the Halo franchise, that it's a really, really good one, I think. I mean, I dig Bendis when Bendis writes, when he is given something that he cares about, it's good, so I'm going to be interested to see. I'm actually going to wait to complete the series before I read it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Really solid art, too. That art of Master Chief right there is very, very iconic for many reasons. I remember seeing this image all over the place, and it's just really well done. It's a really well done piece of art. And here's another one. He's on a Brute Chopper, which looks really, really cool. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I love Halo. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys saw that they are putting Halo Online stuff for Halo 3 customizations, which I think is awesome. It's really cool. Not a lot of people are happy about it, but I think it's cool because there's a lot of solid designs. There's some good, there's some bad. You can't win them all. This one's really cool. It is Diamond Comics, of course. Dynamite Entertainment, and it's Army of Darkness, Shot Till Ya Drop. Now, I don't know any context of the series, but it's just a solid-looking cover with Ash just dishing a beat down on a Deadite. That looks, yeah, definitely, like, I think it was either Tony or Steve that were like, why does zombie flesh always look like bark? And it definitely does look like bark, like he's fighting a freaking bark monster, which looks very interesting. But it's really, really cool, really solid design, really cool paint. Not paint, yeah, paint, definitely. Which is really, really cool. This is really solid. Like, I really like it. I love Army of Darkness. I love the Evil Dead franchise. The Evil Dead franchise is so great because it, like, you have, each one is, like, completely different. You have one where it's, like, one's a very serious horror movie. It's a very serious, gory horror movie. Then the second's, like, a splatter comedy. Then the third one's an action comedy. Then you got an awesome TV show. I think, the remake is complete, like, is a solid remake. It's really, really fun. I'm actually excited to see where they're going to go with, this new one that they're going to be doing. It's actually going to be set not in a cabin or anything. It's actually going to be set in this, like, an urban environment, like a high-rise hotel. So if you guys have seen Demons 2, that, I think that would be cool because there's not usually a lot of stories like that. There is a movie called Demons 2 that is an Italian film, which is a really, really fun, cool story about it's about an apartment high rise. I don't think we've seen too many of those stories, especially in, like, today. So I'm very excited to see how that turns out. So this next one is really, really cool. So there was a lot of mixed opinions of this story. I kind of enjoyed it. I don't know if it was worth necessarily the weight of what was revealed. And it was like Justice League 51 or 50, I think. It was like really the tail end of the New 52, or like at that point they got rid of the New 52. But I thought it was cool. The art by Jason Fubik, I believe, is phenomenal. Like, and it is the Red Hood variant of, so this is issue number 3. Yeah, the variant cover of the Red Hood, which just looks awesome. Like, you got, like, the crack, and it's showing the mask, which is always, it's always an interesting thing that he wears a mask, like the Robin kind of Robin-esque mask under the Red Hood helmet. But it's really, really cool. Really solid. A lot of the art, the book and the art is really great, and all these variant covers are super solid for the 3 Jokers. Apparently there's going to be a sequel. It's going to be I'm very interested to see what it is. I didn't outright hate the event. I thought it was cool, but I think a lot of people didn't feel like it lived up to the hype, which is fine. Like, you can't win them all, and I think the art is just solid in the book, so not necessarily tacking on John's writing or anything. I think he does really cool. He's a good writer. I mean, you can fight me on that, but I don't care, kind of. But either way, so this one is really, really cool. I say this constantly, but it's from Dark Horse Comics. You think it's Predator, you think it's Alien. No, it's a different kind of alien. It is The Thing from Another World, aka based off John frickin' Carpenter's The Thing, which is incredible. And now, if this is the series that I'm thinking of, this is actually the sequel series to oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So what this is the first sequel series to The Thing. So this picks up directly after the end of the first movie. I think there was a set. This is only it's only a 2-issue short miniseries, but dang, that's like, the art on there is solid of what The Thing looks like. The Thing is such a fantastic film. Like, it's probably one of my favorite John Carpenter films. Although I could list all my favorite John Carpenter movies, and it's quite a bit. Like, you got, like, In the Mouth of Madness, you got Prince of Darkness, you got Halloween, of course, you got The Fog. Just like, all his movies, I think, are really, a lot of them are really, really solid in my opinion. Like, and you could have some mixed opinions on some of his other stuff, but like, he's a good director, and he's solid, and he's an awesome musician. Like, his each score for his movie that he does is phenomenal, in my opinion. So this is, so kind of finish, well, I'll finish it. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll finish these off. So these ones are going to go out of order, but this one's, oh, this is cool. Okay. So I'm actually curious to read this now, because I don't know what exactly this is. So this next book, it is Vampirella Book 1. Actually, this is like, it's kind of like a small, like, it's like an anniversary issue for, like, Detective Comics, which is really cool. So, and the interesting thing is this is Harrison Comics and Dark Horse, which is very interesting. So, like, look at the art. The art is absolutely fantastic for this book. Let me look into it, because I hope the interiors are like this. Because it's, like, really, really creepy. It's that art style I really love. Oh, it's black and white. That's okay. Actually, now that adds it, that I think, like, this is what the, it looks like. It's black and white, but it actually, in my opinion, it kind of adds to the story, because it reminds me of the eerie and creepy magazines, because those are the stories that kind of had this art style. But, like, damn, like, look, wait, does that, no, it's not a full, but you get a really cool back art too. But yeah, like, look at that. That's such a wonderful cover. Like, it looks so cool. I wonder if these are just, what are these? Never realized. Yeah, I don't know what these are technically, so it's gonna be very interesting. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Camera cut out again, as always. That usually happens when it goes on for a little bit, but with that out of the way, let's get on to the next one. So I'm gonna be on the last two. Well, this is going to be the last Vampirella, but it is issue 5, and this is by Harrison Comics. It is a mini-series that concluded, so a turning point for Vampirella. So I actually got to look for these, because I'm actually, the series I'm actually going to start collecting from Vampirella now is the original Vengeance of Vampirella, because that's the one, that's one of the series that is going on right now, from, oh, crap, I can't remember the writers, but, the one going on, it's fun. It's like, it's fun, schlocky fun, and I kind of want to see how that storyline began. So I'm kind of slowly collecting the story. I have a few issues here and there, so I'm always out on the hunt. It's gonna be like one of those comics, like the Godzilla comics, that I'm always gonna be hunting for. But a really, really cool, solid cover, I think, for Vampirella. I am interested to see, probably try to find the others of this series. I mean, I try to, because I have a lot of scattered Vampirella stuff, so it's like, I try to collect as much as I can of, like, the Harrison stuff, and I know there's, like, older, like, I don't know if I could find the older stuff at, like, a reasonable price, but, like, once again, it's pretty cool, wonderful art. I just really like it. Not really too much I know about that particular series. So these next two, these are going to be X-Men related, so this one is really, really cool. I love the frickin' art on this thing. It's a part of the Decimation run from Claremont, and it has a really cool solid Psylocke on the cover. You got Psylocke, you got Wolverine. I don't know who that is, but there's also Storm, and there's Nightcrawler right there. There's a few characters that I'm not too familiar with, but man, I just love the art, the cover of this. It looks so beautiful. And it's also, like, it's a little bit older, so... well, not older, like, I would say early 2000s at least. I can't tell. But look, like, let me take a look at the art on the side real quick. Oh, yeah, this is definitely, like, 2000s. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, art solid. The art is really, really solid on the inside too, so yeah. It's really, really cool. I just love the cover of it. It's really a beautiful looking cover. So the last comic, this is actually pretty cool. It is the Uncanny XMen 282, and it is the first Bishop. So this is the first appearance of Bishop in Marvel Comics, and which is really cool. It's strange because I don't think I have seen him at all. I could be completely ignorant and I've not seen him and he's been in the background. but I have not. Oh, I know why. I think he's in the Marauder title, and I don't read that title. I haven't read the Marauders title. I actually don't have it on my pull. So, but yeah. So Bishop's currently in the Marauders, but he comes from a future. I think one similar to the Days of Future Past one, but this is really, really cool. He did appear in Days of Future Past, the film, and with X-Men, I wouldn't be shocked if he makes an appearance in once they start to get the X-Men rolling in the MCU. I wouldn't be completely shocked if he makes his appearance in there. Once again, I think it's this wonderful, it looks like a Jim Lee art. And it's also celebrating 50 years of Captain America, 1941, all the way to 1991. So yeah, that's when this this one came out. Let me just bust it open and see, really quick. Oh yeah, this is like, art script. Yeah, I don't think this is. Looks really cool though. Like, there's something so cool about these the older X titles to me. Like that 90s art, I just really like this type of 90s art, the early 90s art that I really love. It just something so cool about it. So with that out of the way, that is everything from Mythical Mountain Monday. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you do. I hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. I think I do. I have a fun time doing them. So just remember to hit subscribe and hit that little like button so you can get notified. And also hit the subscribe button so you get notified when we upload videos like Mythical Mountain Mondays, What's in the Box Wednesday, and figure reviews. Just judging, we may take a break just because of what's going on, because it's going to be Christmas anyway, so we just may take a break. Then I think either after New Year's or probably after New Year's, we'll continue trucking, so we'll continue doing figure reviews and stuff. I know I have a few figure reviews down the pipeline, so this would actually be kind of a good time for me if I'm not if we're not putting stuff out constantly. It would be good for me to film backlog, kind of filming reviews kind of backlog, so it's I have stuff to do, I could put out more. Also, make sure I think I did say make sure to hit the like button, of course. Check us out on Instagram. I'm at GVKCollectibles, and of course you can follow my brother at Jack's Pop Guy. There's a lot of cool pops and cards. He started, as he said, I think I said a few videos ago, he's collecting cards, which is really, really great. And also check us out on Mercari. A lot of cool Funko Pops on his side, and a lot of cool. I have a lot of cool, figures and stuff. I need to put more up on there now when I'm thinking about it. But we're not all perfect. But yeah, once again I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your guys' holiday. If this is the only video you get to see this week, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, and peace.